I had completed a different program for copywriting, and it was a great foundational experience, but I was looking for something with more specialized, tailored feedback, more access to a professional copywriter, particularly someone who had corporate and freelance copywriting background. So Success Express just checked all the boxes for me to build on my foundation. I had signed up for your email list, and there was a sense of you being down to earth, laid back, not necessarily interested in just making a ton of money, but really wanting to build relationships with growing copywriters. I did like your emphasis on growth, you wanting to help people grow, not necessarily be perfect, but meet them where they are and then help them progress beyond that. And then also just actually your video on the sales page saying that you don't do things like everybody else. And there is a sense of warmth and support that I feel like is not a given in every copywriting program or copywriting mentorship. The course I had already completed was fantastic, but it had 3,000 members. It just in this Facebook group, it was very hard to get one-on-one feedback, to really feel a sense of community or engagement just because of the large number. So I liked that Success Express was a smaller group and more focused attention. And then the other programs that I had researched that I opted against, which all sounded great, it was because of that lower number, because the cohort of Success Express is very small. And so I knew there was going to be more opportunity not only to connect with Clay, a professional copywriter, but also my fellow writers as we were learning. And so it was definitely worth the value, worth the money to just have that smaller, more intimate experience toward the beginning of my career. The really specific and tailored feedback and the multiple formats of that feedback. So getting video feedback, kind of an overview, but also seeing how you engaged with my writing, sometimes in real time was cool. And then also having the group feedback, being able to come into the next session and you kind of highlighting what people did well, what really stood out to you about our different contributions. And it was anonymous, so it wasn't scary, but just knowing that there were going to be different forms of feedback all along the way and how specific they were. And also that you addressed strategy and writing skills, not just one or the other, so that we were developed into very well-rounded writers. How much you can learn in a short amount of time when the feedback and the experience is really focused and tailored. 6 weeks does not sound like very long. It's not a very long time in some ways, just meeting once a week. But keeping on that schedule of writing and submitting something and knowing we were going to get feedback on it. So what we learned in the live sessions alongside that interim feedback we were getting on our own individual work, it just really magnified the experience and made it so that at the end of it, I was thinking, I have really learned a ton and a lot more than I would have expected. Just more confidence to know that what I'm putting in my portfolio, what I'm producing is at an appropriate level to be able to share with potential clients. So that confidence boost has been fantastic. Also just having more strategy, this kinds of things we talked about in the sessions and that are in your templates and handouts, and that information is always something I can refer back to and know that I'm building in those specific skills that have been successful for you and other copywriters. So knowing that what I'm doing aligns with best practices and things that are effective is really important. Just truly unlike any other program for that same price point, to have the individualized experience, the tailored feedback, the business mentorship aspect of it that comes along with Success Express. It's just truly unique. So, and even if you do a little bit of searching, I think you'll find that. So I would say to a writer, just know that what you're getting is unique, and that everything that's promised is an outcome. You do get exactly what you sign up for. Clay is as supportive and friendly as he seems. This is not a scary experience. So just don't think that you're going into a wolf's den of people who are competitive or someone who's just trying to make money. It's truly a wonderful and very positive experience all around.